Hi, everybody. At Woodburn Accountants and Advisors, we are here to solve your China business pain points. In this episode, we are going to be looking at quality issues with products in China. Now, quality issues with products can mean multitude of things. Your first thought might be, I'm having quality issues with products that are being produced in China. But it can also be that your own production facilities abroad are not up to par, up to standard with shipping good quality products to China. So it could be two things. The production could be in China, the production could be overseas, but ultimately what your pain point is that you are having quality issues with your products in China, and you're hearing about this from your customers. Now, to improve your customer retention in China, to build brand trust in China, and to boost your return on investment, you've got to focus on product quality. Almost everyone would agree that the quality of a product is important, but not everyone obviously has the same idea of what constitutes high quality, okay? For example, some people consider a product high quality if it's luxurious or durable, whereas others may value efficiency or ease of use. Now, regardless of that definition, product quality affects companies' purchasing decisions and profitability. So what constitutes product quality in China? Does it solve a problem? No product would exist if it weren't solving or improving something. The extent to which it fixes the intended problem helps to determine the quality. So you've got to understand what the problem is that your Chinese customers are having, and does your product solve that? Or do you need to adapt it to the Chinese market to help them solve that problem that they're feeling? Is it easy to use? A high quality product shouldn't be complicated to use. Customers shouldn't have to spend too much time trying to figure out how to assemble or work it. Or if they do have to figure that out, are you offering implementation and installation services? Is it polished? Colors, dimensions, fonts, other elements of design should be in alignment. The product shouldn't appear cheap in any way. Now, obviously, this is funny saying that coming from a jurisdiction where it has been historically known as producing cheap quality products, but this is not what your customers are looking for in China. Otherwise, they wouldn't be buying from a foreign company and a foreign brand. Is it efficient? The product should not only get the job done, but it should do so efficiently. In other words, it should deliver quickly, require minimal effort from the consumer or from the individual that is using it if you're selling B2B. And is it tailored to your customers? So the product should be tailored specifically to your client's needs in China, showing that you understand your customers and are willing to accept any recommendations they voice. Now, 6 reasons why product quality is important is 1, it builds trust with your customers. It fuels recommendations. It results in fewer customer complaints and returns. People care about aesthetics. It produces a higher return on investment, and it allows you to grow. So the key thing in China is to ensure product quality. And the question is, how do you do that, right? So I want to provide you with 5 tips to ensure high product quality. The first is to implement a quality management system specific to the Chinese market. Now, a quality management system is a set of business practices comprising the planning and execution of delivering a product. The system includes principles that help to prepare a product for its launch, such as customer focus, leadership, research, and evidence-based decision-making, as well as communication with your customers. 2, you've got to build a product strategy. Now, a product strategy details information about a product and the company's vision for it, specific to that market, i.e. specific to the Chinese market. Some points the strategy includes the customers, the market, the competitors, the business goals. This strategy serves as a roadmap for your product's journey from creation to launch, meaning that you may have to adapt it to fit into the Chinese marketplace. The third is to consider your competitors. Considering your competitors is an important part of developing your product. What are they doing in China that you aren't, and vice versa? How are their products performing? What works for them and why? Answering these questions will put you in a much better position to compete with smaller businesses in the market. Number 4 is listen to your customers. Don't be afraid to ask your customers how you can improve your products. Use any negative feedback to learn more about your customers and help your products better meet their needs, i.e., the fact that you are willing to listen to them and the fact that you're willing to adapt. Number 5, always test your products. It's essential to test every product before launch so you can anticipate how buyers might react to the product and see what changes you might need to make before you release it to the public. And I've got a great case study on this. There was one company in the F&B sector that did a focus group on their product that they were already selling in Europe. And they went into this focus group, and actually the outcome, the result of this focus group was the product was perfect. The product itself was fantastic. Loved it. No changes needed to be made. Flavors were wonderful. However, the biggest feedback that they had was on the packaging. The packaging was horrendous for the Chinese consumers. They didn't like it. They weren't attracted by it, hated the material of the packaging, had a lot to say about the packaging. How did the company adapt their strategy, their product strategy? They didn't have to adapt anything with the product itself, but they had to create a strategy around packaging for the Chinese market to develop something that was attractive to the consumer's eye. So make sure that you are thinking about product quality, ensuring that a system is in place so that you can succeed in the market and that you have the ability to avoid quality issues. Again, whether that has to do with product, whether it has to do with packaging, whatever it might be. Now, if this China business advice was helpful to you and you would like, or you are experiencing certain pain points within the market, I'm providing you with a link to our diary where you can set up a 15-minute discovery call to go through your pain points and see whether we at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors can help you. And if you enjoyed today's video, then please subscribe to our content and like it as well. That helps us to get more views. In addition to that, if you want to learn more about what I do at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors or what we do at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors, then do go visit our website at woodburnglobal.com. Have a wonderful day. Take care and goodbye.